And with that, I welcome you to the newest Tier 9 premium medium tank in the Italian tech tree, the Predatore. Even though it is from the game Mafia as a battle pass. Speaking of, this tank, which you will see in the background, you might be saying, Raging, are you genuinely using Bond equipment? Are you this sweaty? Let me explain. The tank you see right now is a pre-buffed version of the Predatore. The Predatore is going to receive somewhere up here a handful of buffs, meaning on one hand the base DPM is not getting touched if you're fully loaded. However, everything after it gets improved. So if you only have 3 rounds, then you are reloading 1 second faster. If you, for the second round, you are reloading 2 seconds faster. And for the third round, you're reloading 3 seconds faster. So what does this mean? You basically increase your load time for the entire clip, which you want to have, by 6 seconds. And thinking about the clips you will see very soon, I believe that, dang, sometimes these 6 seconds additional or less time needed to load would have been very beneficial. To that, the tank gets 0.2 seconds quicker aim time, which makes it more comfy, and it gets a really good gun dispersion buff during your turret traverse speed. And I was able to achieve the aim time and turret traverse speed, as well as a little bit of the shell reload time, to be more in line to the post buff setup by using these Bond equipment. That means though, if you want to see a proper idea of how the tank performs, I would suggest to you to go to the streamer of your choice on Wednesday when these buffs are live and this battle pass is live. And this might be you just go to www.twitch.tv/ and enjoy whatever you want, or you can go to maybe RagingRaptor, who knows, maybe I'm streaming, who knows, but I will try to do and showcase this tank. Because even though it is not buffed yet, I had a pretty decent time with it. To me personally, the Predatore just feels like a conventionally good auto-reloader medium tank, which makes it a little bit annoying that it is hidden behind a premium battle pass paywall. It's a little bit unfortunate. So I don't think that this tank is like, oh my god, it's the best tank ever, so you have to spend. I do think though, if you can get it for a reasonable price and you enjoy this type of tanks, might be something for you. So what does the Predatore give you really? 4-shot auto reloader, 2.5 seconds interclip, 320 alpha. That's not too shabby, it's pretty decent. You also have APS standard ammunition and APCR as premium rounds, which is a little bit iffy. Standard pen is okay, 251, premium 290, not too bad. And you technically also have hash, which I never actually used in the entire play session. Because if you do, you are starting at step 1 again, even if you have intuition, which is a little bit annoying. In any case, because of the 4-shot autoloader, you have 1280 burst damage in 7.5 seconds if you decide to completely screw up your DPM. You also have a pretty deep accuracy, pretty decent aim time, an okayish gun handling, good mobility, and the main downside I personally felt like with this tank, only 7 degrees of gun depression. Because when we now compare the Predatore to the Standard B, because the Standard B is actually one of my favorite tanks, so rest in peace when it got nerfed. The Predatore has better DPM, yes it has worse alpha and worse pen, it has better burst, it has better accuracy, better interclip, better dispersion, better aim time, better accuracy on the move, better accuracy during turret traverse, similar top speed, 3 kph slower. It has better HP per ton ratio, technically better armor, and that's about it. But it does not have the 10 degrees of gun depression of the Prototypo Standard B. And you notice that. You generally do. I very often felt like, damn it, I wanted to have a bit more gun depression to actually have easier types of shots. I think it is time we have a look at these clips. First up, we are on highway. We already did a little bit of damage, and now you can see, hey look, there's a Jagdpanzer E90. and we are able to get some shots in. And one thing I very often tend to do, if I know I will be able to reload, because hey, the base reload is around 6 seconds without bond equipment, which is pretty nifty. So then you are like, oh, you want to wait. And if you can't wait, doing a double shot is very beneficial as well. Or you do a blind hit, like I did there. Very lucky, but hey, I take it. I do not want to receive another 750 alpha shot. And you notice already, this is pre-buff, right? And the aim time is not too bad. And the accuracy on the move, obviously, yes, it is a bond stab, but it's not too bad either. And we are able to get a nice little double tap on that FV. And when I was playing this tank, being able to shoot a double tap is like the most beneficial to you, because you will always then trade better than the majority of enemies. Unless you are me and you trade into a Gorilla 15. Ouch. So now we are on the back foot. Then again, I still have a little bit of hit points of the T100 LT, and he's YOLOing me anyway. And because we still had enough shells in our auto reloader, we were able to do another double tap. But now we are stuck on only one shell. And here's what I meant with the post-buff moments. Here right now, I could have already shot like 3 seconds ago or 2 seconds ago onto the Ares. And maybe even get another shot in right here. I was thinking maybe I should have shot this singular shot as well. And said, you know what, screw DPM, I want to get the maximum damage out of it. And I didn't. So we waited, we get a third shot in, and we do a Raptor aim, because I was like, he's there anyway, and we miss regardless. So overall, yes, there was no freaking point in actually doing that. Next clip, airfield. We're playing an aggressive but defensive position, because look at our teammates, we quite have a lot of people around, and we are able to get shots in some of the campers, and if the budget is doing a mistake, I'm also able to punish him. I was thinking maybe another second shot would be great. And the thing is, you see it on the minimap already, I need to keep an eye out for this Ares. But in these type of positions, it is totally a-okay to trade against an Ares. We will trade beneficially. However, Wargaming's decision to not nerf the toxicity of the tank results in what you're going to see now. He is now just saying, you know what, screw you, and I'm just gonna YOLO push you. I love that Wargaming nerfed the toxicity of the Ares. But this is the mandatory section to showcase to you what Ares tanks are doing to a very weakly armored vehicle. Here, sorry Kunze, you will get my insurance details. I wanted to go here, and you will see first we're going to struggle with the 7 degrees of gun depression. Second, we are struggling with not being fully loaded yet, which is unfortunate. And thirdly, you will also see the very quick reverse speed of this tank. We can go up to 30 kph in reverse, which is fantastic. You did see though, we were struggling with the gun depression. I have to overpeak very widely on the right side. But thanks to the alpha we have, we are able to get 3 shots into the KPZ EK1. We got around 1000 damage in 5-ish seconds, and the Sada Yuda finished him off. Poor guy, man. Just got into the middle and got obliterated. And for the final clip, we have this section here. Again, the mobility with the turbo is really decent on the Predatore. You can see we are faster than a DZT by quite a bit, even though he has rocket boosters. Then again, you can see that we are still not fully loaded. You will see a little bit of fail aim from my side. Please don't hate me too much for it. And yes, this is obviously a very bad trade. Go figure, he has a 440 alpha gun, we have a 320 alpha gun. I tried to go for another shot in the cupola, he doesn't showcase it to us, so I'm taking the shot now, still with 4 shells in the drum and to the Ares 85. But we are in a very shitty position, and Ares still has enough armor that, as far as I'm aware, at that angle I don't think I will be able to penetrate. So now we have a very bad trades to do, especially with a Leopard 1 being back there. Like, what are you doing there, buddy? Why are you not getting spotted? And funnily enough, why is he not exploding? FV concept all behind him, and nothing is happening. So we are a little bit stuck here. And yes, you can play this tank aggressive, and I would say that I should be able to play this much better than what I actually did. I am peeking like a moron, and I'm basically trading 1-for-1 with the Ares tank. You saw we did 320, or roughly 320, and he did 320 to us. And funnily enough, it's much easier to trade against a Leopard 1 than an Ares, huh? Go figure. Yes, it's a little bit annoying situation which we're having right here. However, we still did a pretty decent chunk of damage. We did around 2.4k damage in this very early skirmish, even though we are throwing away completely every single one of our hit points. And you also notice that we basically only bounced 3 ARES rounds. And yes, now I'm a little bit interested in asking our DZT why he's not using his hit points. He's still full HP. What is he waiting for? Like, is he trying to save the hit points for the next game? And we get to that in just a second. I still have a little meme for you to enjoy. Sitting here now, we're trying to see the Jack Pansy E100 or some of their campers. And interesting drowning action there, let's put it that way. But the Jack Pansy is driving out sideways. Here, I think I should have gone for the double shot. In general, I do believe going for the double shot in most situations and then staying on that DPM is much more beneficial. It would also be beneficial to A, hit your shots, and B, not get pushed. But yeah, the DZT was like, don't you have armor? Use your armor. So yes, Kenny, I'm gonna showcase to you what the armor of this vehicle is. Because frankly, it's really good. Here is the armor against the ARES tank. That's AP, by the way. That's not APCR. The funny thing is, if you use APCR, it doesn't change. Why doesn't it change? Because the only way you are bouncing the Predatore is because of very, very unique angles. That's it. It is piss weak. 60mm in the front, 50mm in the front, lower plate 50. Oh, we got a 90 and 80mm spot over here. Who cares at tier 9? There it is, 80mm, and the only way you bounce anything is either they hit your gun mantle at awkward angles where you have like double layered of armor, but even here it's easy to penetrate, it's only here being hard, or the upper section of the turret where they auto bounce. And even if we go into complete tool down, like, I'm sorry, it doesn't change a fact, it doesn't change a thing. It's still very weakly armored. So yeah, you will only bounce things with auto bounce angles. Other than that, you can forget about it. And it's 40mm on the side here, meaning that 122mm guns will auto pen you regardless. So, where does this leave us with the Predatore? Once again, if you enjoy tanks like the Standard B, that is the logical conclusion to it. You basically have the exact same armor model, you have better DPM for, in quotation mark, weaker gun because it has worse alpha, and you have worse gun depression, but you have better gun handling stats and similar mobility. So it generally feels like a Standard B, which got a 2025 treatment. So it's not the, in quotation mark, nurtured version from it. And this is why I enjoyed playing this tank even without the buffs. It's, to me personally, a fun tank. It suits my playstyle. Fast, it has outplay potential thanks to the auto reloader, and it is not held back by a normal auto loader. So if you compare it to the Kame, I would 9 times out of 10 enjoy the Predatore more, because the Predatore is just consistent. Oh, you screwed up one hit of your combo, well, it's not that bad, you don't reload for 48 seconds. Or 38 seconds, you still have 3 or 2 or 1 remaining shot, and even if you only have 1 remaining shot with the buffs, you're sitting at a spicy, what is it? Spicy 15-second reload after buff. So yeah, it's fine. So the only problem which is now standing here is how to get the tank. It is the Mafia collaboration, meaning that it is only available if you actually buy the premium battle pass. As far as I'm aware, it's around 5,000 gold, so if you're able to grind it out, I think it's very much worth the gold to get 5,000 gold for a proper tier 9 medium tank, which is fun and is good. I'd say go get it. If you need to grind out more or pay more, debatable. It is debatable if you really want to do that. I don't think it is a, oh my god, best tank, tier 9 tank ever. It just feels unique enough, but it feels like, how should we say? It feels like this type of pizza your mom used to make, and you go to a restaurant and it suddenly tastes like that your mom did, you know? It just gives you this nostalgia of, hey, I know this. and hey, I like it type of feeling. With that, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is RagingRaptor, and I'll see you around.